I miss my life before motherhood, but still, I wouldn't trade in my life now as a mother for my old life. Hello, I'm G, a first time mom and a caregiver of my mother. Lately, I have been thinking a lot about life after motherhood. At one point, I am absolutely grateful that I get to live this gift that motherhood is. But on the other point, sometimes it is hard. For my case, it is the combination that makes it hard. Mothering two people, mothering my daughter, but also mothering my mother. I remember back then, before even getting pregnant, women who walked this road before I did, before many others, used to say, you have to sleep as much as you can, have fun, do this, do that. But when I think about it, yes, sleep is very important. From the time you become a mother, for me, sleep is non existent because I suffered postpartum anxiety and depression a lot. It was bad, but the anxiety it took me out. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't leave my girl. I spent the past months absolutely worried that something would happen. I read a lot about this SIDS, the sudden infant death syndrome, and I was terrified. I still am terrified for this. It's true that you're not going to be spontaneous anymore, that you get a call, hey, get ready in an hour, I'm going to be there and pick you. This is not going to happen anymore because now you have to make sure that your little girl is fed or your little boy, just say your little one is fed, this and that. And you cannot just say you're just going to stand up and go, right? And that is one thing about motherhood. It takes away from you, but it gives you much more in return. For example, I enjoy waking up every morning to my little girl. And the first thing that she says when she wakes up, Mommy, that's how she calls me. And that alone, that gives me the push. That gives me the energy I need to get through my day, however long it is. My days are long, absolutely, extremely, extremely long. But just looking at her, she pushes me to do things that I thought I would never do. For example, YouTube videos. When I try to go back to the point of not being able to do certain things since motherhood, for example, the disco part, I cannot really say that I miss the disco. I cannot really say that motherhood took that activity from me. I feel like I outgrew the whole thing. And there is a dear girlfriend of mine. We used to go to the disco together. But just last week we were talking on phone, and she was like, she went. Remember the days we used to travel on the train for 1.5 hours to go and enjoy a certain reggae and dancehall party, and I'm like, yes, but I cannot sit down and feel like I've missed something right now. Because when I look back, my process of outgrowing that lifestyle started way back during the COVID times. That's when we lived a long time and us hitting the club for reggae and dancehall. We are used to be reggae and dancehall lovers. So I think motherhood did not take that phase away from me. I had already outgrown it. So when the time came for me to be a mother, I think in that department. I was ready. I was not ready for a million bazillion things, a million different things that I wasn't ready for. But for that, being at home, 100% ready. I didn't know that I was ready, but when I look back, I was 100% ready. Because even if I had the chance to go out now, I wouldn't, or I don't. That's the right thing to say. Even if I get chances to go out, I don't even feel comfortable being out. And I know this is part of postpartum. You don't feel comfortable in your body, and you don't know what to wear, and you don't know this, you don't know that. But the part of saying I miss the club, I miss the disco, no, 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 not really. And for that, I'm actually grateful because I think it is a hard place to be. Yeah. Who brought to me was different. Let me call them different characteristics. I am at least extremely resilient, more patient to some things, certain things I do not, and I don't even want to try to find the patience for. And I have grown as a person, as a mother, and I read. I started reading. I read about kids. toddlers, teenagers, just preparing myself for what is to come. I don't want to find myself unprepared, unready. And I read during my pregnancy, and now I'm reading about toddlerhood. We are already in this toddler age, and I know I'm going to do a lot of reading. Becoming a mother evolved me, indeed, in ways that my old me would never have reached those kinds of levels. I'm not going to try to dress it up like as if motherhood is the easiest thing. No, it's not. It's not. 18, 19, 20-year olds, please live your life. Motherhood is not easy, but to me, and I know there are different mothers that share this perspective, motherhood gave me things that I would never have gotten as my old self. The confidence, the going after what I want, the calling out people's BS. I'm patient in a different way, but if it comes to someone BSing me, nah. And before, I would have kept quiet. Before, I would be like, I don't think I can talk about that. It gave me the confidence to honestly sit in front of a camera and be like, let me build something for us so that we can have a different, let me call it a different stem, a different root somewhere. Even if I go back into corporate, that's a different thing. But as per now, I still have 1 year and 4 months maternity leave, and I'm going to use that to make sure that this channel is funny enough. The time I had decided that I'm going to move, I'm going to change jobs to be able to get also when you change a job salary increment. That was the goal. On the same day that I actually got my contract is the same day that I found out about my pregnancy. And I was like, heck no, heck no. Because I was so excited for this new job. It was going to be in the OBGYN department, in research and stuff. And I was so excited for it. But I ended in this OBGYN department as a patient. You see, God has a sense of humor, and that is what happened to me. This motherhood, this phase of mine that is going to be hopefully for a long time, inshallah, is definitely something that is giving me the push. My little girl is my why. She forces me to evolve because every day I see her changes. She changes, she's running, she's playing, she speaks 3 languages, understands 3 languages. I feel like I have to do better. I have to evolve with her. I have to give her a life that is going to sustain her dreams. And most importantly, I want to be able to be there for her. However much I miss the, I don't know whether it's called spontaneity, being just spontaneous. I think I am more excited to meet the me that is developing, to meet the me that I am becoming. I am more excited to see what type of person that I am when I chase my dreams. What type of person that I am when I set dreams and I want them to happen for me. You get what I mean? Like, not looking at different people and I'm, oh, this and this and this and that. Oh, she's doing good. She's doing great. Oh, I saw her start her channel just the other day and one of my lights is off. And great, did it not? I obviously appreciate others and I'm happy for them. But I feel like the new me, it is also my time to 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 put in the work for myself. When I put in the work for myself, my daughter is obviously going to benefit from it. All in all, I am so grateful for being a mother. I am so grateful for getting the chance and using the chance to indeed allow as well meet the me that I am becoming. Because without motherhood, there wouldn't have been a confident me. There wouldn't have been someone who's exploring different industries. There wouldn't have been me seated on a Sunday afternoon recording this video talking about motherhood. If you doubt yourself, I hope this gives you the kick to bet on yourself. Join me. If you're a mother, if you're a girl, if you're whoever you are, bet on yourself. Join me on this channel. Let's rock our dreams. 2026 has 4 months to go. And in these 4 months, we can indeed change something in our lives. Like, share, subscribe, leave me some love, leave me some comments down. And thanks for tuning in. The next part is going to be about the hardships of motherhood, just the hardships of motherhood. And I'm excited. I'm so excited about that because there is many. There is many. We are not going to sugarcoat here. We are going to be absolutely realistic, relatable, because there is a lot of the other side. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Have a blessed week.